Hello! Oh, Jesus, I hate that. Whatever. Hi, my name's Ebony. Welcome to my channel. I have blue hair, and I'm super excited about it. I really like it. 2019. New year, new you, blah, blah, blah. I got goals for my to be read. Oh my god. That was new goals for my TBR, to be read. I'm reading books in January, and I have a pile that I would like to tackle. I'm just going to start with what I'm currently reading now. I have it in the middle of my pile because, you know, that was a great idea. And it is The Hate You Give. The Hate You Give. Oh my. How do people hold this thing? The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. If you haven't heard about it, it's about a girl. She lives like 2 different lives. She's from a really bad neighborhood called Garden Heights, and she goes to a private school with like the nice rich white people. She's black. And she witnesses a cop shooting her best friend, and it starts this whole thing about police brutality, and I feel like it's a really nice book to start that kind of conversation. And I have some thoughts on this, and they're pretty unpopular. And I saw a bit of the movie, and I don't like the changes that they made, especially with the shooting scene. I also got thoughts on that, so can't wait for that movie to come out. I do want to do a compare and contrast, so. Still reading this, like my bookmark. It's a paper from a notepad. As you can see, I've been pretty busy with this. Oh, jeez. Learn how to aim at the camera. God, Jesus. But that's what I'm reading now. After that, I want to read... Oh, God, don't stop. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that to me. Rain the Earth by A.C. Gagan. A.C. Gagan. Gayugan? Rain the Earth from the Elemente series. I have this on audiobook. That's how I was first reading it, but if I'm going to get an audiobook, I need a book to follow along with it, because then I'm not paying attention at all. And my God, this is the best YA I have ever read. I love the writing. I love the characters. Even some characters that I love to hate, I love them because I feel some confliction with them. Where it's like, oh, that's why you're a terrible person, because of this thing, but it doesn't really excuse how you treat people. But still, I feel for you. I feel for you. Whereas in some other books where it's like, he's an evil king because we need an evil king, so he's just an evil king. Blah, 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 blah. But yeah. Can't wait to tackle this. Its sequel is coming out in February or March. Oh, it's coming out January 22nd. Holy crap. Oh, I'm supposed to tell you about it, am I? Oh, like a summary. Yeah, okay. From what I understand, book follows a young woman named Shalia as she marries a king to bring a peace between their 2 lands. And it turns out that she has some special powers. Like it's called Rain the Earth. She can control the earth. She's an earthbender, basically. It's pretty badass. But the person that she marries hates the Elemente. That's what she is. Elemente, elements. People that can control the elements. And he sees them as, like, being very dangerous. So their magic is illegal and is... what do I say? I'm just gonna say punishable by death. Because, yeah, pretty much punishable by death. And if she somehow, like, reveals herself as being an Elemente, he's probably going to kill her, and then the peace between the 2 nations is going to be for nothing. And, like, I love Shalia. She is so strong. And she's just so amazing. Like, she puts her all into this marriage and sees that it's going nowhere, but then she realizes that she's not going to love someone who's just terrible. And I love how she has an older brother. A few of them. She has quite a few older brothers. And they're all really cool. I have some older brothers, and Yeah, it's not like what she has. I gotta hit this again. It is so good. How many pages? 367. No, 400. 422. Good from what I've read so far. Next on my list, Children of Blood and Bone. They killed my mother. They took our magic. They tried to bury us. Now we rise. That sounds really awesome. I'm into that. I'm into that vengeance kind of thing. That's what it sounded like. Oh. Just look at this cover, though. This cover. Don't ask me what this is about. Let me read. Ooh, there's a map. Oh. Ooh. I have not opened this book since I've gotten it. There's a map. Oh, God. It hit me in my face. There's a map. Look at that map. Ooh. Whew. Zile? Is her name Zile or Zeli? Zeli? I'm gonna say Zeli. Okay, so from what I understand, magic was taken away by a cruel king, and with the help of a princess on the run, a rogue princess. If it's the kind of rogue I'm thinking, I'm gonna love her. I'm thinking knives and daggers and all that shit. Yes, do that. And Zeli? Did I say Zeli? I'll pick one eventually. Zeli, with the help of a rogue princess, is trying to bring the magic back to fight against the monarchy. I feel like there's a lot more happening than that. I also have this on audiobook, just so I can breeze through it. So I got this on audiobook. I got The Hate You Give on audiobook. I got Reign the Earth on audiobook. This is honestly just me being lazy, and I get a credit every month. And I'm just spending in all these books that I should have read last year. But I'm going to read them this month. Stick to that. Gotta stick to that one. Next one. Oh God, this series. This is the last book that I'm gonna read of this series because I had already purchased it. I did like a 3-book thing. I got all 3 books. I'm gonna read all 3 books. I did not like the first one. Hated the second one less. Not too sure how I'm gonna feel about this one because, like, again, I have it on audiobook. Got a little bit into it. Do I have a piece of crap? Nope. Oh, I did the page thing. Ew. Ugh. It's just one of my pet peeves about this is, like, even though this is the main character, this is Celaena Sardathian, or whatever the hell her real name is, because she's Queen on the Run, or something like that. Fairy. Queen. So, I don't know. But even when she's not in a scene, she's mentioned like 20 times. It's like there's other characters in a scene. They're all doing something else. Why is everything revolved around her? Can they grow, please, beyond her, please? She's not even there, but then she is there. Talk about that later. Putting it over here. I'm not even going to tell you what it's about. I don't care. I really don't. Next book. They both die in the end. Came out last year. Probably in January or February. So it's been about a year since this book came out. I have it on audiobook. Alright, so this takes place in the world where there is a thing called Death Cast, and they call you if you are going to die in the next 24 hours. So, see here, it's 11:43. If I get a call from them, that means I'm going to die tomorrow at 11:43. And I got 24 hours to do whatever the hell I want before I die. And these 2 kids get a call, Mateo and Rufus, and they're going to die. I think it's 24 hours. Maybe it's not 24 hours. Hold on. So Mateo and Rufus meet on an app called Last Friend, which is for those that are dying, and it's like, I want to meet someone new. Why not? Let's go on an adventure. But this seems like it's going to be a tragic book. Oh, jeez, I'm sensitive to this kind of crap. Okay, and my last 4 books is actually a series. I saw a video by, don't remember her name, Holly Hart's Books. Her. She's doing a thing called Series Clean Out Challenge. And I'm like, yeah, why not? I have quite a few series that I have purchased like years ago when I was heavy into reading. And then life happened and I'm just still trying to get back on track. And I decided to tackle a series that should be really easy to read. The Song of the Lioness series, right? Is that like Song of the Lioness? Yes, I'm pretty sure that's the name of the series. I was going to say the Alana series, but it's called Song of the Lioness. But yeah, I got pretty far into the series, but I never finished it. This is where I stopped. And this is my bookmark, which is more like this is the Legend of Zelda Triforce logo necklace. There was a logo necklace in here, and I lost the necklace, but I'm using this as a bookmark. It's actually a really good bookmark. And this is a series that I want to finish in January, so I can finally check it off my list, because I have quite a few series over there. And they're all high fantasy, so they're all like 2,000 pages for the whole series. So for those who don't know about the Alana series, it follows a girl who wants to be a knight, but she's a girl and she's from that time where, like, you're a girl, you're gonna be a sorcerer or like a priestess or whatever they make them become. But she's like, I'm gonna be a knight, and she has a twin brother, so she goes undercover as him to study to be a knight. Eventually she does get discovered, because that's gonna happen when you are a woman surrounded by men. You're gonna get some developments. That's gonna happen. But how like they found out was pretty epic. I really like it. But what I really like about this book, I wish I read it when I was younger, because she wasn't automatically an amazing knight. She had to work so hard day and night to become a knight. Like, not even, like, I don't want to say to become the best knight ever, but just to make it. She wasn't a Mary Sue. She worked her butt off, and she earned her right to be a knight. That's what I love about this book. I totally forgot a book, because it's on my Amazon First Reads. I mean, in January, Amazon let us pick 2 books. I picked 2 books that are totally out of my comfort zone. Comfort zone, it's a book. Just things that I usually don't read. Like, I'm into fantasy. I'm into sci-fi. The Hate You Give, that's something that's something I usually don't read. I don't read that type of book, whatever it's called. Contemporary? I'm not too sure. But I have picked The Forgotten Hours. And The Forgotten Hours is about a young woman whose dad was in jail for sexually assaulting her best friend, and she doesn't believe it happened. But when she goes back to the crime scene, basically, like, I think it takes place, I'm not really reading it. I'm just looking at my phone for no reason. I'm going by memory right now. But she goes back to the cabin where it's allegedly happened, the sexual assault, and then she starts to remember some things. But memory is a tricky thing. It fades over time. What I'm hoping from this book is a nice character study of this lady who believed her father didn't do that thing, and he probably did that terrible thing, but that's her dad. There's no way that he would do that ever, because that's her dad. And I think it goes back and forth between past and present. Oh god, oh my god. Oh, it's fine. Okay. Nope, hold on. I want to hold all these up and not, like, have it be disastrous. How's this? Please tell me it's in there. Okay. It looks like it's in there. Okay, there we go. Whew. This is the real TBR. For January. Okay. Whew. I would say I have my work cut out for me, but I have audiobooks for all of these. So, not gonna be too bad. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you're reading. Also, like, do you have any series you would like to finish? And what is your book goal for 2019? I think I put something really low. But yeah. My reading goal is 30. Pretty sure I'm going to pass it if I stay to a nice strict regimen of reading. Thanks for watching. I will see you all in the next video.